And Anne.
Yes, thank you. Um, I watched the video and I also read the chapter. And while doing so, I realized that I like the precision questions. And for me, it comes more naturally to ask precision questions than clean questions. It's I could ask clean
Yes,
questions.
then for you, the clean questions are the way to go.
Yeah.
What you like is not what's best for you.
I'm sure of that, and this I've got confirmed during all those all our sessions. But I think that acknowledging that for me comes easier to ask precision questions. It's like discovering a pattern in me where I like to have structure and know precisely the things and to
Yes.
have control.
Yes. And there's the opportunity for you to learn something else.
I'm sorry I didn't
And now is the opportunity for you to learn something else.
right.
What we like is what we habitually use. That's not going to serve you best always. So it's like, where are the areas where you're uncomfortable? Clean. So you can ask me a clean question now.
Um, what would be for me? No, it comes very difficult for me
Yeah.
to find
Because you
a
are
clean.
used, because you're used to working things out for yourself.
Yeah, and what it's like.
Hang about, I'm going to say something else to you. Because in what you've said up to this moment, you've kind of put forward your thoughts and your ideas, your conclusions, which you know already, but
Mm,
you've missed the opportunity to find out what I think, which will give you a different perspective and something new. That's the value of the curiosity and the clean, is you'll learn another perspective on things. You can just reinforce your own perspectives, but you won't necessarily progress a lot with that. It will stay the same and it'll work for you for sure. But you might get stagnant like that.
right, but in the video.
But, but,
How-
but, but. Well, perhaps the and, that's quite a good starter for it.
when I said but, I just realized I,
Yeah,
I just dropped it. Um,
you've still got it.
and however, while watching the
Well,
video,
however, is a very fancy way of saying but. Oh.
um, while watching the video where you were making a demonstration with Joanne,
Yes,
you ask her to um, express things or to describe things from her perspective, from her sister's perspective, and then from the observer perspective.
I know that.
But I wonder, do the precision questions uh, not give a better perspective as
Absolutely
when using clean questions?
not at all. They unravel the whole thing.
Mm.
You're not
And
asking me a clean question. You're trying to prove your own
yeah,
assumption of yourself.
and
So if
how do
you do that,
yeah,
all you're going to get is your map of the world.
right.
The opportunity with this, with all of this, is to learn from other people's maps of the world and really enrich your map that way.
Mm. And what's like asking the clean questions? What what, what is it from your perspective? How would you see that?
How would I see it from you?
Yeah.
Well, that's getting close to it, what you've just asked. So I would see you, I experience you. You were different. Your state was different then. It's like you were in a not knowing state then. It's like, well, what do you see, Sue? When I do this, well, I see you and witness you slow down. I witness you be unsure. And I feel, oh, you're interested in my opinion here because you're not sure of the answer here.
Right.
Very different for me on the receiving end.
And that's like what in, I mean, I know
Hang on,
it's a,
hang on, just ask that. Stop there. And that's like what? That's the question?
right. The difference is that you perceived.
Let me
How,
answer. That's like what? That's like, it's like, I was going to say, it's a very classic expression, like a breath of fresh air. I experience you being curious and open. And you engage my curiosity because I'm exploring how do I answer your question? Even though you're typing something or writing something as I speak to you, but nevertheless.
No, I'm just, I'm sorry. I was just moving my cup of tea. It's near me.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I experience. So when you did the interview with me that you posted on LinkedIn,
Yes.
When we had our first discussions, and even the brief that you gave me, they were your words. And I felt a resistance to them because it wasn't my way of thinking about things. And I challenged what you were asking me to talk about in the interview because I thought it doesn't fit. You're imposing certain things on me, certain ways of thinking. Whereas eventually, I think we got to a place where you gave me, and I took for myself, space to give you my views and my experience and how things work for leaders in particular scenarios. But that's not what I experienced at first with you. But you took feedback beautifully, and you shifted the frame in which I worked with you. But at first, it was your map, and you were presupposing that I had the same beliefs and same assumptions about situations that you did, and I didn't.
Right. And I noticed that this is something I tend to do. It's a pattern of mine.
I know. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm learning, I'm improving.
Well, stick with the belief that the clean questions may help you in this context then. Because they will.
I'm sure of it. And I'm sure that with practice, it will come more easier.
Absolutely. They're unfamiliar. They're unfamiliar structures to most people, and therefore not fluent at first.
I find it, I just want to say one more thing and then I'll leave space for the others. So I was in high school playing theater, and our coach trainer always told us that we should just go into the role without our presuppositions and perceptions. And I think that this is also the case for me with the clean questions, not to think too much and just let them come out.
Yes. Great advice. Great that you remembered that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.